I was in the middle of raising my glass at our engagement party, a moment I had dreamed about for so long, when the room fell silent. She walked in, his ex, the one he'd assured me was ancient history, and announced to everyone that their relationship had never actually ended. As her words hung in the air, I felt my world begin to tilt. Guests shifted uncomfortably, eyes darting between the three of us, waiting for the fallout. My fiancé stood frozen, his face a mixture of shock and something else I couldn't quite place. Was it guilt? The room buzzed with murmurs, and I could feel the heat rising in my cheeks. I turned to him, searching for a denial, an explanation, anything. But his silence spoke volumes. He looked at me with pleading eyes, but the betrayal was already seeping into my veins. She continued, relishing the chaos she'd unleashed, detailing stolen weekends and whispered phone calls that filled in the gaps of the last few months. Everyone waited for my reaction, but I was rooted to the spot, my mind racing through every moment we'd shared, every promise he'd made. I had to get out. The air was suffocating, and the walls seemed to close in around me. I pushed past the stunned crowd, my heart pounding in my ears, and stumbled outside. The cool night air hit me like a slap, and I tried to steady my breathing. That's when I heard footsteps behind me. Expecting him, I turned, but it was her. She looked different now, less triumphant, almost apologetic. She confessed that while the relationship had continued, it was he who couldn't let her go, trapped by some unresolved guilt or fear that she'd reveal his darkest secret. The twist was a gut punch. He had carried on their relationship not out of love, but out of fear. Fear that she'd expose something about him that could ruin more than just our engagement. As I stood there, pieces of the puzzle falling into place, I realized the secret she held over him was a reflection of my own internal conflict. I had always sensed something was amiss, but chose to ignore it, afraid of what I might uncover. I walked back into the party, not for him or her, but for myself, ready to face whatever truth awaited, determined to reclaim my narrative from the wreckage of this betrayal.